every moment of the day, we are vibrating out energy. That's all we do. I mean, our whole entire body is being held together by pure vibration and by our thoughts alone, which is insane. Think about that. You are powerful.
Level up your frequency.
Welcome to Season 1, Episode 6 of the Level Up Your Frequency podcast. I'm your host, Crystal Sun, and just as a quick recap, this season will be all about voice and how to utilize and understand the power of your own vibration, or as I like to call it, your sound print, to level up your frequency for better health, wealth, and relationships. Today's podcast is brought to you by BizMind Academy. BizMind Academy is an online training platform which is designed to empower startup entrepreneurs by helping them learn skills and tactics that can quickly be implemented into daily business processes to produce noticeable and measurable results. So if you're a startup entrepreneur really looking to take your business to the next level, but not so sure on how to do so, you can check out BizMind Academy to learn anything from how to effectively launch your business to creating a solid business plan and how to manage your time to help your business grow. You can learn about what I just mentioned, plus so much more, and take your business to the next level by visiting www.bizmind.academy. That's www.bizmind.academy. Today in episode 6, we will be talking about how silence speaks louder than words and how to understand the vibration of silence. So let's jump right into it. I always like to start with some of the facts. Okay, so let's get into the human ear and the frequency range of the human ear. So it ranges from 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. This is called the audible range of the human ear. So some examples of an audible range, right, of what we hear with our human ear. It's drums, guitar strings, tuning forks, and human vocal cords. Now, I'm sure you've also heard of inaudible frequencies, but if you haven't, inaudible frequencies are less than 20 hertz, and they are in the infrasonic range. Okay, so sources of infrasonic waves include earthquakes, thunder, volcanoes, and waves produced by vibrating heavy machinery. Okay, and the hearing ranges of elephants and even whales extend to the infrasonic range, and frequencies above 20,000 hertz are in the ultrasonic range. Okay, so the audible range of dogs, cats, moths, mice extends into the ultrasonic frequencies, and they can hear very, very high frequencies that humans cannot. So with that being said, right, just because it's inaudible doesn't mean that you can't hear it. So your thoughts, even though you can't hear it, you can definitely feel it. In fact, inaudible frequencies are much more powerful, and they can also be quite harmful, right, to the human body than audible sound can. Okay, so with that being said, let's talk about your thoughts. So your thoughts are vibration, right? We may not be able to hear your thoughts, but they are felt, which is very, very powerful. And your thoughts or intentions speak much more powerfully, right? And they're much, to me, it feels like it's much more loud, right, than words would be, because vibration and frequency is just, it's everything. So without your thoughts or intention, your words have no power. I mean, they still have power. I talked about this in the past episode where we actually talked about how your words are your wand. Okay. But the thing is, all words are programmed throughout time by whatever humans choose, whatever energy they choose to really put into the word. So over time, the collective chooses to put a particular frequency into a word, like hate is going to be a lower frequency versus love is going to be a higher frequency word. So the only power they have is the power that they're born with, and every word has a natural frequency or vibration. And that vibration, of course, can be strengthened, or it can be weakened, or it can be completely shifted when combined with your intention. So here's an example, right? If you're constantly vibrating out how you feel, that emotion is a frequency, and that frequency starts to create your reality by attracting or shifting the frequencies around you, no different than brainwave entrainment. You have the power, right, to literally shift your reality. So the food that you're consuming, or even the words that you're speaking, you have the power to shift that vibration. So say you're eating a piece of lettuce. Yeah, it holds a natural, vibration to it. And there are higher, vibrational foods that you can eat, and it helps to raise the vibration within your body. Yes, that's true. But you also have the power, more so, to use your intention to program or change the vibration of the food that you're consuming as well. So now this is where it just gets really interesting. Okay. So you can literally create magic with your words, with your thoughts, I should say. Well, more so with your thoughts, because your thoughts literally fuel your words. So if you're shifting the vibration of the food that you're eating, I mean, I don't think it can get much more powerful than that. So a great example is like a crystal, right? This holds a natural frequency. This is a clear quartz crystal. And clear quartz, it's really great for like clearing your energy field. So if you want to reset your energy, if you feel like there's any lower energy around you, this is a great example of, I guess, like brainwave entrainment, right? So what this does is it helps to break up any lower frequency, and then it helps to reprogram the frequency around you in your energy field. So it's a great way to raise your frequency if you feel like there's any dark, just heavy energy around you. Okay. So with brainwave entrainment, a great way to explain this, or how I like to explain it, is through binaural beats. When you listen to a set of frequencies. So say you listen to 50 hertz in one ear, 58 hertz in the other ear, your brain is picking up the difference of these two frequencies, and it's hearing it as 8 hertz. Okay. So now you're hearing this is 8 hertz, and your brain is then shifting into a different brainwave state. Okay. So depending on which frequency you're listening to and the range, you can shift into a theta state, you can shift into a delta state, you can shift into an alpha state. And this is called brainwave entrainment. So it's tricking the brain into a different brain state. So say brainwave state. So say you can't sleep. You can easily trick the brain into kind of slowing down with brainwave entrainment. So with frequency. And you can get the brain to calm down, and then start to kind of, as the brain starts to calm down and get into this frequency, then it starts to calm the entire body down. And then before you know it, you're sleeping. So look, this information is out there. It's physics. This is, there's scientific proof. There's even experiments out there that have been done that show what frequency can do to the body, what it does to the body, and the power of vibration. So we are much more powerful than we think that we are. Every moment of the day, we are vibrating out energy. That's all we do. I mean, our whole entire body is being held together by pure vibration and by our thoughts alone, which is insane. Think about that. You are powerful. Okay. So when you really think about it, right, one of the key elements or the secrets to aligning with the frequency of health, wealth, and abundance is to reach a point of no mind. So it's really not being so tapped into all that subconscious programming, all of those limited beliefs that you have. Okay, so when we can really get past those programmed thoughts, those behaviors, those patterns, those limited beliefs, then we can start to shift more so towards the frequency of our true desires, because our brain isn't getting in the way constantly. So a good way, or a good hack or trick for that, is to use binaural beats, which I love. I actually create binaural beats. I still am, but I've been a music producer for years and years and years. I started singing, when I was very, very young, maybe, I don't know, I can't remember how young, but the first time I remember singing was like 6 years old, and I created like my first song at like 12. And I've always been into music. Okay. And I traveled around. I mean, I created albums. I lived in California for a while. I worked in Hollywood. I worked in New York City with some of the top music producers. And I didn't really understand the power of vibration and sound until I had this experience when I was living in California. And that experience literally shifted something within me. And as I was living in California, I would have these beautiful, walks in the mountains. And yeah, I literally lived near mountains, and I met my soulmate out there. We're now happily married, with the child. We'll get into that another time. But I was having like these just all these downloads, and all this information was coming to me. And I had no idea how powerful music and vibration was until I started realizing how powerful, and tapping into how powerful it truly was, and my purpose here on this planet. I thought I was just destined to become just another like celebrity type famous, I want to be a famous singer, and I want to be like the next Beyonce. But clearly, that wasn't my path. And as I was getting deeper into the music industry, I started just feeling just not satisfied. I wasn't happy. Like you would think, oh, I'm here now. I should feel something. I should feel great. I should feel amazing. But the deeper I got into it, the less connected I felt to it. So long story short, I had my awakening process happen in California. I started downloading a lot of information. Then I started doing my research, this extensive research on frequency and, the power that it holds in. I started shifting from making just normal, R&B type music to producing binaural beats. So literally researching how to create frequencies and how to work with frequency. And now I'm here, and I've been creating binaural beats. I have a solfeggio and Tones of the Zodiac album out now, which I listen to like every night. Everyone in my family listens to it. My mother-in-law just had a lot of trouble sleeping. She listened to it. It helped her sleep, which I was surprised with. But to stay more so on track, I'm saying all of this just to let you guys know that when we can truly understand and tap into and have this more so frequency awareness, our whole reality starts to shift, because frequency is all that there really is in this life. Everything is frequency. And when I started realizing that, I started truly understanding the power within me, and then the power within all humans. And we should all know this, we should all understand it. We should all take the time to know that we're so much more powerful than we think we are. So we can get past that and just tap into that true power, right? That infinite power, that pure consciousness. Then we can literally have whatever it is that we want in this lifetime, and live a life of passion, and really, live a life of purpose. Right? So if you're trying to align with the frequency of wealth, but you're constantly doubting yourself, or you're wanting it so bad that you create a lack block within your energy field, the only thing that you're going to attract back is doubtful money or lack of money. It makes sense, right? How energy is influenced. So if you think about how your energy is vibrating out and it's influencing everything around you, guess what's vibrating and attracting, clinging to you in your field? Lack, no money. Oh, I can't make money. The doubts, the fear. But the moment that you choose to shift that mindset, shift your intention, shift how you feel inside, just take the time, you start to open up more space for just expansion, for more energy, for more money. And it's not just about money. This is really about expansion, right? Because we're all born to experience the best life possible. Here on earth, we all deserve it. So when we can get past all of this doubt, all this fear, all these programs, when we can take the time to really get past that and choose abundance and choose love and choose to stay aware of our vibration and frequency, then we can truly live a life that we love, that we're happy to live. So this is really about staying aware and conscious, okay? Conscious at all times of the frequency that you're choosing to align with in every moment of the day. So be the observer, okay? Be the observer of your thoughts and steer your thoughts in the direction of a higher frequency. So like I said, some hacks are binaural beats. You can use vocal toning, you can use humming, you can use positive affirmations. There's a lot of tools and tricks and ways to get through this out there. You're not alone, and we're all in this together. This will help you to raise your frequency, but what we really want to do is get to the root of it, right? We want to get to the root of it and create new patterns and beliefs. We want to get to a point where we can reprogram our DNA to vibrate higher in order to live out our life's purpose, in order to live out, our life's passion, and in order to align with the frequency of abundance, of just amazing relationships, of everything that you desire, that you want to have in your life, okay? So today we talked about how silence speaks much, much more loudly than words do, right? It's like screaming at you. It's so loud, okay? And how to understand the vibration of silence to really level up your frequency, right? So you can level up your frequency and align with your life's purpose and passion. So with all of that being said, as always, I would love to leave you with something to walk away with. And if you haven't already, I invite you to download my free vocal toning ebook and MP3 guided practice on the long lost practice of vocal toning. Now, this practice, it dates back since ancient Egyptian time, and it's a wonderful, easy, powerful practice to really help level up your frequency, to align with the frequency of vibrant health, to align with the frequency of abundance, and to align with the frequency of beautiful and wonderful relationships, because you deserve it. Okay, it's your birthright. So you can download your copy now. Just go to my website, www.itscrystalsun.com. That's www.itscrystalsun.com. And when you're on my website, you just want to scroll down just a little bit and click on grab your free vocal toning ebook. Okay. And that is on the homepage. So www.itscrystalsun.com. Just click on grab your free vocal toning ebook on the homepage. Thank you for joining me this week, and I look forward to co-creating a frequency-driven planet with you.
Level up your frequency.